This is Christian with FastCoast Productions, and right now I'm taking a little brisk walk. I should have worn a hat because I think right now it's 14 degrees outside in Hamilton, Montana. But on this video, I thought it'd be kind of cool to share with you the film locations for my films that I have produced over the years, from Wisconsin Project X, Terror Vortex, to Zombies the Living Dead, and Karpenter. And so I want to share with you some of those film locations and also some actual Hollywood studio filming locations. Movies that were shot from Hollywood right up here in this town of Hamilton, Montana. And the first location I'm going to show you is pretty cool. And what I'm going to show you also is doppelganger filming locations, like places that look like they should be a filming location, or they look like a similar filming location from a Hollywood movie. So I'm going to show you those locations as well today. But the first one is right here. That antenna was used in Zombies of the Living Dead film. So we used that antenna for a number of shots in the film as the antenna that causes all the problems in the town of Clearwater County in the movie Zombies the Living Dead. So right there, just off 3rd Street, on the corner of 3rd and Pickney, that's an antenna right there. And now I'm coming up across to downtown Main Street, where we shot a lot of Karpenter, and also is known for the film Disorganized Crime. And right across the street over here is River Rising. And River Rising was used in Karpenter. Also, a lot of times when there's productions out here, or famous people that come to Hamilton, Montana, normally they get their lunch boxes made at River Rising. So that's downtown Hamilton, Montana. And then just right over here, above or next to the creamy, this is the old creamery building. Right over there, that's Blodgett Canyon. And this was a shot in my film Karpenter, the horror film. But right there, down there is River Rising, and we'll go down there. Now on 4th Street, there's also a really cool place that actually is a doppelganger. It looks like it could be from the films Back to the Future trilogy, and it really does. It's the Valley County Administration building here at 215 South 4th Street, and here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Back to the Future Clock Tower. Look at that thing. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so pretty cool. Now, Disorganized Crime was filmed here in the 80s by director Jim Koff, who also does the Grimm series. And here, right here, in front of this sign, our two characters in the film have a little talk or discussion during the movie, right in front of this sign during Disorganized Crime. One of the actual filming locations. Now another film location, but it's not, another doppelganger. It looks like it, but even if you compared it side by side, it would look nothing like it. It just reminds us of it. Is me and my family call this the Home Alone house. Macaulay Culkin would be in it. But it just looks like it. It reminds us. It's like, kind of looks like it. So that we call that the doppelganger for that here in town on 3rd Street. Now another place that's really cool is the historic Hamilton Museum right here. It's the old courthouse. But down over here in this little alleyway here is where they shot some scenes for Disorganized Crime. And so this is taking us out over to another location I'm going to show you. But also we premiered Zombies of the Living Dead right here upstairs in that old courthouse a few years ago. Now this next location, we chose it because at the time it had an antenna sticking out the back of it, but they've since removed that. Right here, this little blue building right here was used as the exterior for the radio station in Zombies of the Living Dead, right here on 2nd Street. Right over here, there's actually the hunting channel does a reality show called The Gunfather, and it's shot right here in downtown Hamilton. This is on 2nd Street. So right here, this salon actually was another salon back in the day, right there. And we actually shot Wisconsin Project X right there as a salon where our characters kind of run out and they're attacked by zombies. And then also the alleyway right across from it, we used in Vortex where somebody gets abducted. And then we shot on that side down this way across the street, down to this alleyway. And then just above the alleyway, we put in New York skyline. So Hamilton on 2nd Street actually doubled as New York City in that film. Downtown Main Street, Hamilton. Now, as I walk down Main Street, Hamilton, just across the street here is my wife's salon, where we shot some opening scenes in Karpenter with a salon owner played by actress Jenny, who meets her demise. And also there's another film location down the street, which we'll cover in just a moment. But right there, there's a door here and design right there. And then next to it is actually the bank, First Security Bank, which was a filming location for Disorganized Crime. Actually, in fact, both those locations where our characters in the film, they actually, at the moment, they go into a door here in design right there, and there's a scene where they're cutting through the wall to break into the safe, and that at the time in the 80s was supposedly a real estate business or office, and this bank is where they shot a lot of the sequences and scenes from Disorganized Crime. So right here in downtown Hamilton on Main Street. So now I'm inside Door Hair and Design Salon that we shot the Karpenter scene. So here's the door, and here's where Jenny, our actress, was, cleaning up shop. And then with movie magic, we shot this. If you recognize this is from the scene where we shot Deborah, played by Becky Nidell. She's talking right here. We set up a phony phone, and had her talking, and we hid the door where it's up here, and we made this like the back room of River Rising Bakery, but it was actually shot here, so we didn't have to run around amok and try to film everywhere. And we also got another location, which is this bathroom. We shot the bathroom scene, so you recognize that painting. And then right here on the wall, we pinned, you can see the hole marks right there. We pinned a shower curtain right here to give the idea there's like a standing shower or something like that. But we shot the whole scene right here where Karpenter's walking in, and she walks across that scene where she's all and freaked out, and then he takes her down. We shot that all right in here. So we got 2 separate locations out of 1 location, and then we shot out here in the back where the blood splatters after Mara gets hit by the axe at the bookstore, which we're gonna go by the bookstore now. I'm coming across, this is chapter 1 bookstore that was featured in Karpenter, our film. Right there, you can see it. Mara Luther, who runs chapter 1 bookstore. She met her demise. We saw her closing up shop, and then we went over here to the side here, and Karpenter happened to just be waiting as she walked out that door on the side and met her demise. And we actually hit we had like a lot of big lights out here. Now this next place we call the Harry Potter house. It has nothing to do with Harry Potter or the Mary Poppins house, just because of the dual chimneys up on top. It just has a unique look, and it's on this corner lot on 4th Street, and we call it Hogsworth, me and my family. It's a doppelganger that just gives that familiar look. The Alamo. Pee Wee Herman's Alamo. There's no basement in the Alamo. So those were the filming locations of some Hollywood films that were shot right here in Hamilton, Montana, and filming locations that look like filming locations. And those are the homes that when we drive by, we're like, that looks like so-and-so location from this movie, and that's what me and my family do when we walk around. But I hope you enjoyed this weird video of actual filming locations from Disorganized Crime and also the filming locations of our FastCoast Production films over the years. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Christian Ackerman with FastCoast Productions. I'll see you in the movies.